Good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the chemistry class. It is chemistry 1 class for the students of standard 11 presented by Bisli Saha, lecturer of Square High School and College. Today our topic is application of the law of mass action. Last class already we have explained one application of this law, and today we will discuss about the another application of the law of mass action. Law of mass action, you have remembered, that is, at a constant temperature at any time the rate of chemical reaction is directly proportional to the active masses of the reactants taking part in the reaction at that time. Last class we have explained when active mass is expressed as molar concentration, and we got the equilibrium constant, that is molar equilibrium constant Kc. Today we will derive the equation for Kp when active mass will be expressed as partial pressure, and we will get the equilibrium constant, that is partial pressure equilibrium constant Kp. Derivation the equation of Kp. Here this is a reversible reaction when PCl5 is decomposed to produce PCl3 and chlorine. Look, for this reaction we have to derive the equation of Kp. Now what is Kp? Kp is the ratio of partial pressure of the products and partial pressure of the reactants. That means Kp equal partial pressure of products divided by partial pressure of reactants. That means to find out or to derive the equation of Kp, we need to know the partial pressure of products and partial pressure of reactants. Now to find out partial pressure of any molecule, we have to find out its mole number and total mole number of reactants and products. Now in equilibrium, we have to find out the mole number of reactants and products. To find out the mole number of reactants and products at equilibrium, we have to find out the mole number of reactants and products at first. Let the mole number of reactant PCl5 at initial equal A mole. Look students, here you have to take the mole number of the reactant as A mole, not 1 mole, because this A mole means 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 100 or any number. But when you will take it 1, then it will be confined as 1 number. So you will take it as A mole or X mole or anything. Now mole number of PCl3, that means product, equals 0 because the reaction has not been started here. And mole number of chlorine is also 0. Now look at equilibrium. Suppose X mole PCl3 is produced. Now at equilibrium, if mole number of PCl3 equal X mole, then mole number of chlorine equal also X mole, because 1 mole PCl3 and 1 mole chlorine will be produced from 1 mole PCl5. That means at equilibrium mole number of chlorine equal X mole. Now 1 mole PCl3 and 1 mole chlorine is produced from 1 mole PCl5. Now X mole PCl3 and X mole chlorine will be produced from X mole PCl5. But at the initial, the mole number of PCl5 was A mole, and X mole PCl5 is decomposed to produce product. So at equilibrium, the mole number of PCl5 equal A minus X mole, and the total mole number in equilibrium equal A minus X plus X plus X, that is A plus X mole. Now look, you got the mole number of each reactant and product, and also total mole number of reactants and products. Now If you want to find out the partial pressure of each molecule, you need to know about the total pressure of this reaction chamber. Let the total pressure equal P atmosphere. Now, what will be the partial pressure of reactants and products? Partial pressure equal mole number of molecule divided by total mole number into total pressure. Now, at equilibrium, partial pressure of PCl5 equal A minus X, that is mole number of PCl5, divided by A plus X, that is total mole number, into P, that is total pressure. In the same way, at equilibrium, partial pressure of PCl3 equal X divided by A plus X into P, that is mole number divided by total mole number into total pressure, and also partial pressure of chlorine equal X divided by A plus X into P atmosphere. Now, you got the partial pressure of reactant and products. Now, what is the formula of Kp? Kp equal partial pressure of products divided by partial pressure of reactants. That is P PCl3 into P PCl into partial pressure of chlorine divided by partial pressure of phosphorus pentachloride. Here, if we put the value of this in this equation, then we will get Kp equal X divided by A plus X into P into X divided by A plus X into P divided by A minus X divided by A plus X into P. After simplifying the equation, we will get Kp equal X square P divided by A minus X into A plus X. And it can be written X square P divided by A square minus X square. This is the equation of Kp for the above reaction. Here I have shown one derivation of equation of Kp for this reaction, and the rules is same. You can find out the equation for every reaction. Now come units of Kc and Kp. Dear students, Kc and Kp have no fixed unit. The unit depends on the mole number of reactants and products, or we can tell it depends on the difference of mole number of products and reactants, that is del N. Suppose for this reaction, here del N equal minus 2. Now, the formula of Kc equal concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. If we put the value of concentration in this equation, then we will get mole per liter square divided by mole per liter into mole per liter cube, that is mole to the power minus 2 liter square. This is the unit of Kc for this reaction. You can find out the unit in another way. If you put the value of del N into concentration, that means concentration to the power del N. Here del N equal minus 2. So, mole per liter to the power minus 2 will be the unit of Kc. That is mole to the power minus 2 liter square. In the same way, you can find out the unit of Kp for this reaction. Kp equal partial pressure of product divided by partial pressure of reactant. Here, if you put the value of partial pressure, that is atmosphere, you will get Kp equal atmosphere to the power minus 2. Here also, here the del N equal minus 2. So, if you put the value of del N in partial pressure unit, suppose that is partial atmosphere to the power del N, that is atmosphere to the power minus 2 is the unit of Kp for this reaction. This unit of Kc and Kp, this is only for this reaction. It is not same for every reaction. Suppose this is a reaction. Here del N equal 0 because here the mole number is equal. Mole number of reactant is 2 and mole number of product is also 2. Here Kc equal concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. If you put the unit of concentration, then you will get Kc equal 1. That means for this reaction Kc has no unit, or if you put del N equal 0 in the concentration unit, that is concentration to the power del N, concentration to the power 0, that you will get 1, that is no unit. Kp also, here atmosphere square divided by atmosphere into atmosphere, that is Kp equal 1, or Kp also has no unit. That means if in a reaction the mole number of reactant and product is 0, then this reaction has no unit for Kc and Kp. Now relation between Kc and Kp. Relation already you have done. Here again it is shown. After finding the relation Kp equal Kc RT to the power del N. This up to this you have to find out for every equation. If any relation come for any equation, then at first you have to find out the relation, that is Kp equal Kc RT to the power del N. After finding this you will put the value of del N for this reaction. Here look, the del N equal total mole number of products minus total mole number of reactants, that is 2 minus 1, that means del N equal 1 here. You got del N equal 1, now put this value in this relation. Kp equal Kc RT to the power del N, that is Kp equal Kc RT. This is the relation of Kp and Kc only for this equation. If you put another equation, you will get another relation of Kp and Kc. Look, this is an example. For this reaction, what is the value of del N? Del N equal 2 minus 3, that is del N equal minus 1. Now when you will put this minus 1 in this equation, you will get a different relation of Kp and Kc. Look, after putting the value minus 1 in this equation, we will get Kc equal Kp RT. That is completely different from this. In this way, the relation between Kp and Kc is also different for different reaction. Today up to this, from there I will give you some homework, and this homework also you have to do in home, and you have to submit this homework in your group at a fixed time. The homework is deduce Kp for the reaction. One number N2O4 product 2NO2, and that is ammonia product nitrogen plus hydrogen. And another question, find out the unit of Kc and Kp for the reaction NO plus O2 NO2. This is your homework. This homework you will do in home. Thanks everyone. Be safe and stay in home. Thank you.